Why are the items you check in the I want to be column in application 1 important for you to work toward?
Being comfortable with others and not enjoying with the most people are statements or items that I want to work forward because growing up, I found out that interacting and socializing with others is a way that I can say I am matured enough to face the reality.
So the things that I want to improve in the I want to be column is my self-confidence, pleased with my appearance, and enjoy being with most people. I want to improve this kind of matter because I want to enjoy my social life and gain many friends in life.
The only item I checked on the I want to be column is that I want to be inferior to most of my peers because I believe that being superior among your friends in your group won't give you a lasting friendship. I know that being inferior entails humbleness and humility. So, you must be inferior for you to belong in the group.
It is important for me to improve these things because I know it will make me a better person in the future.
The items that I check in the I want to be column are important for me to work towards because these things can help in building my personality and be the best person that I can be.
It is important to work on these things because I believe that these things help will be helpful in interacting with the people around me. Furthermore, this will help me to better understand the people in my locality and the environment I am living in.
The items I check in the I want to be column is important for me to work toward because I feel like I want to be self-confident, I want to be pleased with my appearance, and I want to be comfortable with others. That it's important to me on how they look at me and of course improve my self-confidence and not be ashamed of who I am.
I never thought about it too seriously. I lack self-confidence and guts, and it makes me incompetent. That's why I hold back whenever there is an opportunity. But I never got to grab it in the first place.
Because I am sensitive towards others when they have something to say to me and I easily get hurt.
The reason why that I check that I want to be to work forward is that in order for myself to collaborate or socialize with other people, even though they are newcomers into my life, and I hope that would be everything that I could tell regarding the reason why I choose to check two specific topics or choices in your application.
Feedback is sometimes hurtful or perceived as unjust. Think of a situation in which you received feedback that you felt was unfair. How did you respond to this feedback? What could you have done to make the criticism a positive motivation for you?
As a college student, the most awaited part is how to survive a thesis defense. I've been into a situation where the panelist has rejected me because of all my work and preparation are not that good enough and they lost interest about mine. So they give me a chance to reconstruct again my works, and for the second time, I feel motivated with all of their feedbacks, and just be yourself and trust yourself. Feel free to accept feedbacks. We must consider it in a positive way. Through it, we will be able to know ourselves and make the best angle from it.
So feedback is hurtful or sometimes perceived as unjust. So in that statement, I can truly relate myself to that because I'm a childish person. Everyone calls me that, and sometimes they take advantage of what is in me, or they tend to belittle me. So yeah. So in that matter, sometimes I just ignore it or take it as a motivation for me to become a mature person and be the better version of myself.
I think most of us has already experienced joining competitions. We know to ourselves that we have done our best, but people would say that you could have done this, you could have done that. But at the end of the day, it is you yourself who can judge what you have performed. Take it as a lesson and use it to be better next time around.
I remember when I joined Miss High School and won the crown. My friends told me that they heard others say I won the pageant because of my mom. Because my mom had worked in that school and the panels are friends with my mom. Honestly, it saddens me but my family and friends comforted me saying words like, ikaw ang pinakamanami. Nami gaw niya pero mas nami imo sabad. And others to uplift my mood. I always think of what my mom always tells me, mabuhat ka malain or tsakto, ang tao may hambagin na.
Feedback is sometimes hurtful or unjust, so when my classmates called me princess and my other classmates got angry, I think it's unfair because the reaction is like an insult to me. I responded negatively to this feedback that after that interaction, it ruined my mood for the whole day. I just think of this criticism as a positive motivation. I never let it stay in my mind, for it will only cause no good for me. This motivated me to act like myself, never minding their violent reactions.
So we all know that criticisms are everywhere, and as a student, I've experienced a lot of criticism. A year ago, I've heard a lot of negative opinions about me. Like people tend to say that I am stupid. I've got nothing to show, that I won't be able to handle this kind of life. And the most painful one is that I won't be able to learn how to become an independent person and I won't reach my dreams in life. But these criticisms mold me to become a better version of myself. This criticism made me motivated to persevere to achieve my goals and dreams in life. And now I am a graduating student of Riverside College Incorporated, and I think what makes me inspired to continue achieving my dreams and goals in life are the phrases that keeps on reminding me every day that I'll prove them wrong.
I always receive unfair feedbacks and kind of not good because it affects my ego and my personality. Though I respond to it intuitively and carefully think of something before spitting it out. And with all those unfair feedbacks you receive, you will and you can think of it as a motivation to do well and not just please their expectations but also be kind to them no matter how fair or unfair feedbacks you got.
Well, first, being compared to other people. I was compared to the point that I already lost all trust in myself. I take feedback seriously to change who I am, but I don't like half-hearted feedbacks. That doesn't make any sense. So I'd be happy to accept negative comments rather than positive ones to help me improve.
I think if I can recall the situation which I received a unfair feedback is I think during the time when I was in my previous company in Metro Manila as a internal auditor. Feedback that I've been receiving is they tell me that I need to be strict enough on handling things and also I need to polish everything on time because they didn't think that I am very workaholic person. How I handle the criticism in a positive and motivated way is the only time that I think that I need to work a lot, set the proper expectation to the manager, and prove to them that I am very qualified and I am worthy for that position, even though they have favoritism in our field of work. So the only thing that I can think of when it comes to motivation is that I need to work a lot.
I might as well to be fair to them. It's because I don't want to offend anybody. I'll just ignore them and stay positive, think positive, and always remember we all have God